Welcome back to Tran Plays Omni. It's been a very long time since I last played this. When we last left off, we had been recruited as a pirate and we got a free ship. Now, looking through our ships, it would appear that this is the ship that I don't recognize. I'm not sure what its right mouse button action does. I'm clicking it now and nothing happens, but its left mouse button is a small pellet shot, like that. So now I have to find the pirate base in the Rigalarus star sector. So here's the virus. The wreck system is located in a dangerous asteroid belt. That's where I am right now. So I need to go to the Rigalarus? I don't see it. See the Royal Star. Is this it? I'm assuming this is probably it. You discovered the pirates' main base. This is where they build their ships and gather their loot. The pirates are a strong force and may be even a more powerful ally. This is the moment of truth. I like the fact that we can approach the pirate base as one ship and multiply into a whole fleet if necessary.
Talk about having the ultimate element of surprise.
I want you both to know that this last week has been the craziest but most memorable week I've had in a long time. I consider you both friends.
I'm not used to people saying things like that. I don't know what to say.
We are about to approach a deadly threat. I'll make sure you both get out of this alive.
Don't worry, Firehawk. I made the choice to come here. Morpher can handle a technologically less advanced pirate fleet, and you're a good pilot. I won't let anything happen to us.
Then I'll leave myself in your hands. Strictly speaking, you are both in my hands most of the time, since I pilot the ship.
You always speak so strangely. I am standing over here, so how can I be in your hands?
You rely on me as much as I rely on you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I see. So what course of action do you recommend with the pirate base?
Danon said he wanted to destroy the pirates because they would hinder our fight against the virus.
I have the same objectives as Danon, but seek a different outcome. For example, I wanted to preserve the nebula. The pirates will understand the virus threat, and they will help us. The point you make is logical.
What do you think, Don?
The pirates have a number of ships that could provide support in battle against the virus if an alliance is made. They may also be a threat if they betray the people and raid systems while they are vulnerable. Danon made this point. I'm also detecting astral technology within the pirate base. They have gathered resources of all kinds that they use in their raiding. Considering these facts, we should destroy the pirate base. You should have told me astral technology. You should have told me sooner. This is the technology of my people. I don't like the idea of pirates having astral technology, but we should still seek an alliance. They are not the real threat.
We don't have to decide now. If anything, we can seek an audience with their leader. He might turn out to be a nice guy. I'm assuming it's still the green-haired chick or the green-suited chick. Be careful not to attack anyone. It will make an alliance with the pirates impossible. Whoops, that's... Come in, station. This is Firehawk. New recruit reporting in. It is.
Pleasure to see you again, Firehawk.
Whoa!
It's you. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing here, Selene? I won the asteroid challenge, so you shouldn't have gotten an invitation to join the pirates.
I live here, of course. You're the man, or should I say woman, in charge, aren't you? Smart girl. That's how you knew so much about us.
I know more than most, and that must be the artificial intelligence. Selene looked at Dawn.
You caused quite a scene at Remno Station. Your abilities are impressive. I am curious, how do you know about us?
I've been looking for you for ages, though I never imagined you would have such power. You answered a lot of questions through your little skirmish at Remno Station.
No one should even know we exist.
My late father obsessed with the Astral Kingdom his whole life. I know of your astral birthright. I know you're part of a dead civilization. Leading the pirates was his way to gather information and technology. It became his obsession. I lost my father to his work, and now I despise everything about your people. When he finally deciphered the astral language, he told me of 2 prophecies. One was of a threat, so powerful it would consume the galaxy and erase all life. The astral people called this threat the virus. I'm sure you know all about that. The other prophecy spoke of an intelligence that would awake as the only hope to stop the virus.
You think this prophecy spoke of Dawn?
What game are you playing? You're the last of the astral people. Your people are extinct. If you don't know, who would? Arcadia didn't respond and showed no emotion. Keb looked at her with some sympathy. I think you know more than you're letting on. How could you not know about that? Stop it. Stop it now. Look around you. The virus doesn't play favorites. It's out to kill us all. We need to work together. Have you even seen the virus? Do you even know what it is? I lost 30 ships just because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can't even get a decent report. Tell us, Don, what are the chances of victory against this enemy? The virus fleet is growing exponentially every day. I estimate at this time the chances of victory are less than 4%. Hard words to hear, but honest. I say, take what you can, get from those that don't deserve what they have. That's the new pirate motto. Even if it's 4%, you're saying there's a chance. Keb ignored what Celine said and directed the question at Dawn. Error detected. Dawn looked like she was computing new information. My earlier estimation is inaccurate. Chances of success are 8% with the help of Celine. Dawn smiled as she nailed the point perfectly. Even though it wasn't much, the chance of victory increased. And I think we all agree that those odds sound much better. I have a proposal for you. I'm all ears, handsome. That's the only reason you've lived this long. You've heard it. If you want to be on the winning side, now's the chance. With your fleet and all those that are willing, we can put an end to this. Tell you what, I'll give you that ride on the ship like you wanted. I like you, Firehawk, but not that much. I'm not going to surrender my ships to your cause for that. You have to come up with something a little more enticing. You said you despised your father's obsession with the astral race. Why is that? Because I was neglected. Do I need more of a reason? I was mostly an observer. I could have been a part of all this, but he kept me at arm's length. If that's true, then this is your chance now. Don't let the past control you. Start from where you are now and be the best you can. For most of your life you've kept to the shadows. It's time to stand out to show people what you are capable of. Are you done yet? Yes. So, what do you say? Celine looked as if she was thinking it over, then she begins to laugh hysterically. I can't believe this. I can't believe this either. I thought she was just going to make fun of him. But alright. I can't believe this. That was an epic speech. You are truly deserving of my attention, Firehawk. Sure, I'll join you, but you have to do something for me. I have this ancient piece of astro technology. My father claimed it contained the whereabouts of an astral vault. I want that treasure more than anything. He could not translate it before he passed away. If you translate the message for me, I'll join against the virus. Don't think I'm giving you something easy. Remember, my father studied the astral people his whole life, and he couldn't decipher it. It would give me the greatest pleasure knowing I accomplished what my father couldn't. Keb looked at Arcadia with some relief. With a native speaker on board, not to mention a highly intelligent AI, there was no way to fail. However, if you can't translate it within 90 seconds, I will utterly and completely destroy you. Isn't that a little harsh? You know how I like my games. It wouldn't be fun without a little tension. Don't think for a second I wouldn't do it. You leave me no choice. Then I will project the object over the view screen. From that moment, you have 90 seconds. Keb, Arcadia, and Dawn huddled together to look intently at the view screen. Go! The artifact appeared over the view screen. It wasn't that interesting to look at. Is there an actual timer happening right now? Of course, Keb had no idea what the writing meant, but it was most likely written in the astral tongue. Keb panicked when Arcadia didn't speak up right away. What do you got for me?
I don't know what it says.
What do you mean you don't know? Can't you read your own language?
Of course I can read my own language. Whoever wrote this can't spell and his handwriting is sloppy.
Do you have anything? Anything?
Stop pestering me. I can't think with you in my face. It says... The astral key... I can't believe this. We're going to die because of some guy's bad handwriting. Don, please tell me you have something. My language algorithms are computing the message. I will have an answer in 40 seconds. We don't have 40 seconds.
Didn't you program her for this situation?
I was too busy programming her to save the galaxy. I didn't know she'd need to read bad handwriting.
10 seconds left. Just give it your best shot. I believe you can do this.
It says, the Astro Key to Sins in the Sea. There you have it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't look at me. That's what it says.
Time's up. What does it say? It says, the Astro Key, 2 suns in the sea. You could hear a gulp in Keb's throat as he awaited her reaction. Congratulations, you win. Wait a minute, you already knew what it said. Of course I did. I'm not an idiot. I love the look on your faces while on the brink of certain doom. It made my heart flutter, but it doesn't give me confidence seeing you struggle so much. Game or not, a deal's a deal, so keep your promise. I love your enthusiasm. This is what I can do for you. Stop by my base, and you can hire any of my gang for a discounted price. You can do better than that, Celine. I want you. Me? You can't afford me, but it does please me to hear you say that. As a gesture of friendship, I'll threaten several of my gang to join you. A new item has been added to your ship's inventory. Call for reinforcements can only be used once. When you call a ship, they will warp in, follow, and protect you. However, once you call them, that's it. The contract is over. Not every pirate in the galaxy like me. Not every pilot in the galaxy likes me, so don't be surprised if pirates attack you. Thanks for the warning. Just don't get yourself killed out there. Good luck. I'm receiving a signal from another star sector on a distress frequency. It is very faint. Can you pick up anything? If we get closer to the warp gate, I should be able to make contact. Let's do that quickly. I don't know if the 50 credits is an airy one or not. Well, why not? Alright, now how do I get out? Do I just... oh, E to exit. Let's make a save and check up the ship. So the pirate ship turns out to be one of these green ships right here, which I already have. It turns out that this is probably the racer, I'm assuming, and this is the actual ship that I get for joining the pirates. The distress signal is coming from the Alorian Star Sector.
This is Captain Daniel coming from the Alorian Star Sector. Can anyone read me? Why are communications not working?
Daniel, is that you? This is Keb. I read you. What's happening? This was the first time Arcadia and Dawn had seen Keb use his real name.
Thank goodness it's you, Keb. The virus is attacking us. They're here at Alorian. It's unlike anything I've seen before.
I don't understand. Doesn't Alorian have one of the biggest Zaus fleets guarding that sector?
We did, but just before the attack, half the ships left the sector. They were called away just as that virus fleet showed up. Now we're outnumbered. Why is this happening?
Hold tight, buddy. We're on our way. Just hang on and I'll get to you. Arcadia had never seen Keb this panicked before, so she quickly gave the order.
Set course for the Alorian sector right away, Dawn. You are both acting irrationally. We are not prepared to engage the virus.
If we're not fighting the virus for those we care about, then what the heck are we doing?
I am detecting multiple ships converging on our position.
Don't tell me the virus are attacking us.
A fleet of Krogan warships will be here in minutes.
Contact Celine.
Channel open.
Celine, this is Firehawk. We're detecting a fleet of Krogan warships heading to this sector.
That's Ahad.
Why would they be interested in us? I don't think they want to chat. The timing is impeccable. My friend is under attack in the Alorian sector.
I'll ready my ships.
We'll kill them quickly so you can get to your friend. Channel closed. Keb slams his fist against the bulkhead. Why not just warp through? Why wait for them? I don't have time for this. We need to get to Alorian now. If you can manage it, summon everything we have. We are going to take these Krogan down. Fuel needed. Oh. Not allowed to enter it. Really wish I had circle strafe ability. Oh, I am in that one. All I have is a forward and backwards movement, so I can't circle strafe or swing left or right or anything. So what if I didn't have enough money to buy enough ships to defeat these guys? Would like retreating and letting Cecile die be an option? Not that I really think they're here for here, but they could easily be. Wow, I'm not doing a lot of damage to that. Perhaps I'm just supposed to be defeated here? Let's try fighting a little bit longer. If there was a little bit more navigation, I bet I could dogfight these things a lot better. But as they say, a poor man blames his tools. So I'll just do the best I can. things that are introduced on upcoming patch notes is the ability to have more than one save. Hopefully this doesn't break old saves though. That's one of the big pet peeves of any player, is to lose saves in progress. It's like, why'd you even play? This game is listed as early access though, so I mean that's a different story. Personally, I think I'm doing a pretty bang-up job. And really, if I wanted to play a little smarter, I would deliberately not run into those med packs until I switch to my Airy or something. This self-regenerating bumblebee just kicks way too much butt. Ah, I ran into another health kit. Oh sure, they can shoot me when I'm warping around, but I can't shoot them.
The battle is over. I no longer detect enemy ships.
Dawn gasped heavily for breath. There was even a little wheeze in her voice.
Our fleet took major damage, including Morpher.
She took in another deep breath. That was a difficult battle. Well, not once I switched to this one.
You do know you can't be out of breath.
Arcadia smiled. Dawn was indeed inside Morpher's computer systems, and wasn't even in her physical form. When Arcadia made the comment, Dawn stopped breathing heavily instantly.
You're right. Since I don't breathe air, that was odd. I haven't discovered the problem yet, but I think I'm close to finding the cause of why you're acting more human. How are your systems? My systems are at peak efficiency, but it seems I cannot duplicate ships that destruct. We must be extra careful not to lose what ships we have.
Keb looked out the window at all the destroyed ships and debris. I don't understand. The Krogan have never been this aggressive before. Why did they attack us now?
So many lives lost, and for no reason.
It has to be because of the virus. I'm beginning to think the virus is exactly that. A virus.
It would seem that way.
She turned her head away as if she was trying to hide something. There's nothing we can do here. We're going after my friend.
We are worse off than before. This course of action is not advised and might lead to the failing of our mission.
I do not want to argue this again. We're going after my friend.
Request denied. I cannot sacrifice Morpher or the mission. We are going after his friend, Dawn. That's an order.
Her voice sounded solemn yet commanding. Keb was glad she stood up for him. Am I gonna have to fight Daniel?
Order received. I shall set in a course.
Keb knew his actions could put the crew in danger. They were not prepared for a confrontation with the virus. How could he not go? It was his friend and he had called out for him. Well, let's make sure that I actually don't have the fuel to transfer. If that's the case, then I'll pay for repairs. And fuel at the same time. For 50 credits. However, if I didn't have the money, would I be stuck here? Oh no, I can fly. I kind of want to redo that battle so I don't get hurt, but that's fine. I'll just go on for right now. So we're going to Eloran. I was clicking multiple times, but it wouldn't let me do anything. Eloran is a training facility run by the Zoust Coalition. It is also strategically positioned to defend other systems from hostile aliens. Well, the virus isn't really all that close to it. Expeditionary force? A trap? We'll find out.